Kámo, to som tak stihol. To som tak stihol, počkaj. Ladies and gentlemen, je to tu. Launch of Red Bull 19.
Red Bull Racing is here today to launch their 2023 season and give you the
Is it good?
fans an up close and personal look at
I
the
can say.
RB19. Hello everyone, I'm Marty Smith and joining me today is the lovely Giselle Zarzor. How'd I do?
You're doing great.
I'm working on that. I'm working
Yeah.
on that. We can already feel the energy in
let's
the
see.
room. It is electric. We have so much to share over the next hour. Today, you'll hear from two-time world champion Max Verstappen. Let's hear it from Max, everybody. What a tremendous career is unfolding for him. And of course, today we have the Mexican Minister of Defense himself, Mr. Sergio Perez, a.k.a. Checo. Checo is
A lot of
here.
Mexicans here, huh?
I know, I love it.
Yeah.
A lot of Checo fans.
No.
After the official announcement in 2022, we're finally welcoming home eight-time Grand Prix winner Daniel Ricciardo is back with Oracle Red Bull for
Daniel.
2023 after 4 long years away.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey, Marty. Hi, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here. Let me tell you that we'll also be joined by team principal and CEO Christian Horner. We will have a first look
Okay.
at the new team kit for 2023 and some very special guests. Of course, it wouldn't be a season launch without a sneak peek at the RB19.
Sneak
Stay
peek.
tuned,
Oh,
because this is going to be quite the show. The Formula One team defended its driver championship with Max Verstappen. The 25-year-old won a record-breaking 15 races last year, including 9 of the last 11 races. Max set the new mark for the most wins in an F1 season.
What an unbelievable year. Tremendous year in 2022 for Max. Oracle Red Bull Racing also won the Constructors' Championship in 2022, and we're the only team to have both cars start in the top 4 in every Grand Prix last season. I think we'd all agree 2022 was a fantastic year, to say the least. I want to take a moment to thank the thousands of fans around the globe who are streaming this event today. Wherever you're watching from today, you're in for quite a treat. Over the next hour, we'll take you into the world of Oracle Red Bull Racing, where we've been, where we're going, and everything in between.
As always, a massive hello to our members of the paddock and those streaming the event online. A reminder for you, all these can be found at redbullracing.com/the paddock. The Paddock is Oracle Red Bull Racing fantastic loyalty platform where fans can earn points, claim rewards, and enter unique competition. But much more on that later. Those Eagle Eye viewers may notice hidden paddock codes throughout the show, a way to redeem points and prize online.
Kto robi z mikrofonem, że... Loading A chat Orbr Create a US season launch. Aha. Add the movie trailer voice.
From Las Vegas streets, desert heat to Miami Beach, from sea to shining sea.
Okay.
Oracle Red Bull Racing has been exploring this land even before there were roads.
Okay. Nice car. Ten typek. Let's eat the dessert. Okay. Huh? Poje to po vode? Áno, čistý, normálny. Určite by nešla forma po vode.
Oracle Red Bull Racing has made its mark, but now awaits the next chapter.
Max Verstappen, you are world champion. We are world champions.
2023. Now loading.
Without question, nobody pushes the limits quite like Oracle Red Bull. What a tremendous year once again in 2022. Not only
Congratulations.
achieving back-to-back driver championships, but also the constructor championship. It's wonderful to be here in New York with all of you today. Thank all of you here in the live audience for coming out. And we'll start the day, come on out, brother, with team principal and CEO of Oracle Red Bull Racing, Christian Horner. Great to see you, brother. Good morning. Congratulations on the tremendous success you guys have achieved at Oracle Red Bull. We are all so excited to be here in New York. So let's start right there. What is your impression of us unveiling the car today and opening the season here in New York?
Well, look, it's incredibly special to be here, you know, in the Big Apple, in the US, in New York. It's playing, you know, the US is playing such a big role in Formula One these days. 3 Grand Prix, you know, Las Vegas coming onto the calendar as well this year. So it seemed only fitting, you know, to unveil the RB19 and our plans for the season ahead, you know, here in New York City. It
is unbelievable, the growth of Formula One in the United States, even over the past couple of years. How do you describe it?
It's been massive, and you know, it's just been fantastic to see the US really embracing Formula One. And you know, we started with a race in Austin, and then Miami introduced last year, and of course Vegas coming this year. And we're seeing the US really engaging, you know, in Formula One and everything that's going on. We're seeing a much younger demographic, a much younger fan base coming into the sport as well. And you know, we now have so many US partners. It's a really exciting time for Formula One, and you know, particularly in the United States.
And the team performed extremely well, both in Austin and in Miami. What were the keys to you guys doing so well here in the U.S.?
Well, all races carry the same points, but they were 2 big races that we wanted to win. And Miami being the first race was a super tight race. And I think that, you know, that was a big race for Max to win, a really tight race. And then, of course, in Austin, it was a weekend that was, you know, quite an emotional weekend. We lost our founder and chairman, Dietrich Mateschitz, and you know, we had the opportunity to win the Constructors' Championship for the first time in 8 years. And on Sunday, you know, Max winning that race, you know, Checo up there on the podium as well, converted those points to win and bring home that Constructors' Championship.
You noted the co-founder of Red Bull, Dietrich Mateschitz. I know you had quite a relationship with him. How do you define the emotion that you guys were experiencing there in Austin, and what is his influence?
Well, of course, he was a huge influence in everything that we did. It was his passion, not just within Red Bull Racing, but the whole Red Bull group. And, you know, that lives on today. And, you know, the passion, the determination, the fact that, you know, we're mavericks, we're pushing the boundary, we're doing things differently. And then, you know, hence we're here, the only team to announce in the US. And, you know, we're getting on with and preparing for the season ahead. We're very exciting about it. We've got tremendous support from Red Bull and their shareholders, and looking forward to this busy season in 2023.
I was going to ask you, what's your perspective for 2023 with Red Bull and Honda?
Well, it's going to be an incredible season. Our rivals, you know, for sure, you know, haven't stood still. So, you know, we're expecting, you know, Ferrari to be competitive, Mercedes are going to be there. You know, there's some other teams that could well make some big progress as well. So this time of year, it's all a big unknown, and it's a question of focusing on ourselves, on doing the best that we can. And then in Bahrain, in a couple of weeks' time, we'll get to see everybody's car, and we'll realize, you know, have we missed something, have we not? And then we set off on this 23-race journey between, you know, March and November, and you know, there's going to be highs and lows along the way, I'm sure, but I think we're in a good place and looking to carry on that momentum from last year.
As we noted just a moment ago, one of the most impressive parts of 2022 was the fact that you guys started in the top 4 in every single Grand Prix during the season. Define for me what that means. Like, what is the challenge to achieve that? Well,
I think consistency is incredibly important, and I think that, you know, what we achieved last year with, you know, 17 victories out of 22 races, 2 out of the 3 sprint races. You know, we hit a level that we haven't, you know, previously, and with both drivers, you know, delivering was a phenomenal performance. And I think that we're going to have to be at the top of our game this year because, you know, the drivers, the teams that we're up against, you know, they're hugely competitive and skillful teams. So, you know, we're going to have to be at the top of our game this season. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. You know, it's been a good winter. It's been a chance to recharge the batteries, get focused on the regulation change for this year, some subtle changes you know, with the cars for this year. But, you know, everybody's ready to go racing again.
And what can you share with us about Gran Toro 2023? I know it's a huge initiative.
Yeah, it's a big initiative. It's something that we did in Europe last year, which is basically, well, I don't think you can call it a rally, but it's a bunch of enthusiasts in very nice cars going from the UK to Austria. Last year, we're doing that. We're going to do that again in Europe, and we're going to do a road trip as well from, you know, in the build-up to the Vegas race from Los Angeles across. So that's a great initiative. We met some great people and fans of the team on that, and the drivers are going to get involved. You know, Daniel and David Coulthard will be getting involved in that.
Really appreciate your perspective, your leadership of the program. Thank you so much, Christian. We'll see much more of you here in just a bit. Right now, folks, let's take a moment to celebrate some of the athletes from the world of Red Bull. As one of the most visible sponsors in extreme sports globally, Red Bull is an energy drink that broke the mold of what's expected from a brand.
Now, please welcome Red Bull athletes, Eileen Gu, Miles Chamley-Watson, Seb Powell, and Leticia Buffoni. So let's start with you, Eileen. At only 19 years old, you're Olympic champion, professional freestyle skier. I would like to highlight some of your some of the highlights of your career. You're the youngest Olympic champion in freestyle skiing, one of only a handful of free skiers to compete in all 3 disciplines, and first freestyle skier to win 3 medals at a single Winter Olympic. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here. I love F1 so much, and it's really exciting to be a part of this monumental event.
Stop the cap.
Red Bull Racing just won 2 championships in a row, something pretty difficult to achieve. What's the key in your sport that allows you to continue to perform?
Mikrofon taký, že...
Version of yourself when the world is watching. And I think that's something that Red Bull does so well, because Red Bull strikes this incredible balance of both symbolizing the epitome of everything that action sports are, while also building this family and this sense of community. So we all love what we do so much. We're all the best in the world at it, and somehow we're all best friends with each other. So that's something that's really incredible.
You talk about balance, and please tell me, how do you balance and prioritize all the aspects of your life? From being a professional athlete, a model, attending Stanford, you seem to be equally driven in all of these activities.
Aha.
I'm actually in my...
Ja już wiem, że to ten jej naucznicy, czy to...
I wrote my philosophy paper on the way over on the red eye, so that's how I balance it. Yeah, so I think for me, everything comes down to passion. I love fashion because I think it's so personal and expressive, and it's a way that I can really be myself through the way that I look. On the other hand, I think skiing really embodies those same traits, but in the way that I feel, in the way that I ski, in the way that I am in the air. And then finally, school to me it's the cognitive aspect, it's the intellectual aspects, it's the way I approach all the other things. And that's what allows me to deal with pressure. It's what allows me to love fashion and to really nerd out about all the materials and the designers. And everything really is interconnected for me, and truly it comes down to the fact that I love everything I do. They balance each other out really well, and it won't let me get burned out.
Good. Now welcome to two-time world champion and 2016 Team Olympic medalist in fencing, Miles Chamley-Watson. Hi, how are you, Miles?
I'm doing great, thank you. Thanks for having me. It's lovely to be here back in cold New York for a lovely event, so thanks again.
Miles, tell me, how is Red Bull different from other companies that partner with athletes?
Well, Red Bull's definitely, they were the first sponsor to ever sign me, but they definitely care about the athletes. You know, they ask us questions. They've been, you know, helping me build and change the sport. And they're very, you know, encouraging and always behind me, which is something that, as a partner, I always look to have. And they're just amazing people. And it's not really a sponsorship, it's a family, which is, I think, everybody up here, you know, I see them around the world, and it's like truly a family. So that's how they're different in many ways.
Now tell me, what attracted you to F1?
I mean, as a kid growing up in London, I've always loved F1. I've always loved driving fast. And I'm obviously heavily invested, and I just think what they do is, it's honestly incredible. And then when you get to see it up close, you really get to see that they do put their lives on the line. And I think the TV doesn't do justice. So like when you go and see a race, you really see like how mad they are. And it's really incredible to see. So, yeah.
Perfect. Now, next up fresh of X Games in Aspen is 23-year-old Seb Powell. Hi, Seb. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
All good, thank you. Can you describe your unique style of riding, and please explain me what is the knuckle hawk?
So my unique style of riding is, it's a lot different from normal snowboarders because of pretty much how spontaneous it is. I can have an idea of what I want to do, dropping into a jump or rail or whatever, but the second I get up to it, or I'm about to take off, I could completely switch what I'm going to do, and that's what makes it so spontaneous and unique.
And the knuckle hawk?
No, they... Oh, come on. Oh my god. Oni tam dali iný klip na iného typka. Mysleli, že bude taká druhá typka, a oni dali skateboardiaky.
The jump here,
Yeah.
usually, but you take off right here instead, and like this gives you a little pocket of air, or not air, but like you can manipulate your body and use your board to like flip and spin in certain ways that you can't do on a normal jump because you don't go as high in the air pretty much.
Okay, and now please tell us about the sliding tour, an event that you created to...
Ja som to reálne prišiel, chcel sa pozrieť na ten Epic Lounge, že proste iba nejaké 10 hodinový, 10 minútový stream, hej. A že pozriem sa, ako vyzerá, hej, čo je na tom dobre, čo je na tom zlé. Oni to majú fucking debatný krúžok. Are you serious? Ja nepoznám ani jedného z tých, čo tam sedí, ani tú typkyňu. Ten typek, čo tam moderatoval, tak vyzeral jak David Coulthard, on keby mal už minus 30 rokov. Plus tá typkyňa, nechápem, že určite nie je z Anglicka, ani z Ameriky. Možno tak z Ruska, neviem prečo tam ju dali. A plus ešte má blbé náušnice, čo buchajú do mikrofónu, takže úplne to shit.
Oh my gosh,
Takže...
I'm forgetting what I'm saying. It gave me this niche of pretty much inviting. It's like it welcomes people to what is the word? It's like pretty much getting
Involved with the sport?
Yeah, like we have kids pretty much come out.
What the... Okay, come on.
Just a session for us,
Okay.
just a session for them, and then like...
Dobre, fuck it. Ideme do Stranding. Nechám si to na pozadí. Nebudem to síce počuť, ale nechám si to na pozadí, idem... Stranding môžeme osať. No, toto teraz ide tá typkňa. Chápeš, že rozprával chlapa a že what the fuck, čo tam robí typkňa na tom? Alebo že či to je... Typek má dlhé vlasy, vyzerá jak typkňa, alebo... To je... Typek, ktorý... Ja som bol proste strašne z toho zmetený. No idem Death Stranding. Keďže neviem tu pozerať, jak sa rozprávajú, a to je kinda shit. Takže tak no. Mal tam četka, no. Oni dali, že Where's the car? Interview in Ohio. Women's. Of this just to show the delivery of car. True ako, true. Not true ako, at the very at the very least, I'd have been okay if it was Danny or Rick or Seb here. No. They definitely didn't finish the car. Oh wow. No tak pravda, no. Karavanče sú strašný cringe. Strašne ľudí tu dáva, že launch boring where car and you see the car, just show us the car already. Just show the car booze. Where car, we don't care about your opinion, we want the car, waste of time. The waffle is too much, maybe the car is so bad. This is trash, they don't have enough money for a car. Show the car, man, we don't care. Where's the car? What is this? They all... Okay, they all talk next, please. The American impact on F1 wall. True. F1 Ameriky dość... tak muszę powiedzieć. F1 je... Wyspała, że non-American, a tak...
Sam. You'll need a PCC to build a host box. Fortunately, you can fabricate one at any terminal.
Także. Subways. To Wally or nie? Nie wiem, czy to ładowało. Poczekaj, co muszę podejrzeć, bo... Tak to... Zaczął się zabrać do... A. Zorki rosnące do sektora strajku. Brick, deska kultywacji. Robię te... Stracony nakład, to beremy do... tej... To musimy zabrać do miasta, ja nie wiem. Oj. What is this shit? No to taki... MLS, który dała random diary. Kto ten... Stary dodał? Že to bylo nové úry, tak to je celkom ok, takže to bylo celkom cool, not gonna lie. A toto... I don't know.
How cool is that? I mean, that is cool, and I'm actually a little disappointed. I got to be honest. I thought Christian was going to show up today wearing that suit.
Yeah, I was in.
Why didn't you get...
Okej. Dobra, to, że nie się okazało nas, to było... Budget bait. Dobry bait na kodiki, no. Super bait. Okej. Takže zase koji... Okej. Sme ready. A ideme. Ideme na to. this. Okej. Mapa je táto, okej. Takže ideme sem. God. Jeden kilometr, no. A cool. Tak to oznaczył, że ktoś napisze, czy wewe czas odejściuje. Okay, anyway. Let's just go here. Zamoczenie, okej. Głęboka rzeka. Taka moczenie. Dobra praca, pipi. Ciężka szychta, wewe. Kastupu. Za kastupu. To jest repeć, jo. To głęboka rzeka. Tu są wiewi. Takže budeme si taďal někde, potom tu je rebrík, tak potom jsme si taďal. Dobrá práce, pipi. To by jsme mohli jít. My potom potřebujeme jít sem, takže to by som například, že sem a potom sem. Let's do this.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
To je tento, vlastně. Počkej, počkej, aha, to je dobré, vole. Tyvo, daný Ricardo, až to mi rozprávit. Takže mě to zajímalo, no. 52 jako na to, aby to poslali dnes. A tak to poslal. No Mike. Mike. Kde je Mike? Co mu dá, ne?
I'm Sam! I'm Sam too. Today's a good day. This one's for you.
Můžu dát jazvajku? Jde. Jaj. Oh shit. Viděl jsme. Já jsem okej. To čo? Co nemám ještě. Tak ne. To byli rebry, kámo. No, už tak chápem. Jdeme na zadek, kurde. Kde jsme now? No jsem. To je strašně věc. Takže to je věc prostě iba. No to ladno. Jesus. Pro čeho, he? No každý hovorí, že to je který na to dobrý. Můžeš se nevím, což? Oh, I see. Spirální krystaly. Okay. Nice, že to je nějaká taká stavba.
Damn. Oh, whoa. That was close.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, brother. Что-то быстро пример. Мисс. What the hell? Пойдем, ребят. Пойдем вниз. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Oh, hell no. Hey, it's stucky.
Trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
What's the baby? No. Hey. Blue baby. Zobaczymy. Chodź. Zobaczymy. Jedziesz, ej. O. Dobra. Mam tylko trap. Aha, to expo. No shit, mam teraz dojechany. To co z CVB? Akcja piknie. I potem sytuacją do teraz. Pohajona. O. Krótko to jest jaka w stupu. Anyway. O, gotka, no. Oh man.
Something wrong, Sam? I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot. Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Arido. Get a quick out of the Oh shit.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Oh shit. We are good though. For now. To widzę robić tutaj, nie? Żagielotka, a może brzykać. Teraz na głowie. Mhm. Jak było, to jest na skarpkę dalsza. A, psiekaszka. Okej. No co se tam? Shoot. I don't know, kind of. Dobra, się tam Rubik. Numer 1. Mam drugi rubrik. Ok. You good, bro? Ale jak on zablokował, że ona tutaj go nie robi. Jest to okej. Postawiam na to okej. Okej, tam jest dobry brik. A, tak to nie chyba dobry może to nie. Ej! No, let's see this. Mira tak jest to, jak jest. I mean, nothing said, no boy. Oh man. It's the same car. Asia, I saw him. Oh man. It's the same.
Wow.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Go over there, brother.
I'm sure it looks like a championship car.
That is a beautiful, beautiful racing machine. I like the matte finish on it. Christian, what more can you tell us about the RB19?
Well, obviously the regulations are very stable, so it's taking all the lessons from, you know,
I gotta say, it's shit. It's the same shit. Same shit, different level. Motorka? Ej, hej ona. Jawor! O! Kalty motorka! Motor. Użyło z domu, możemy. Motorka nie dawita. A, fuck off, man.
Sam? It seems like that bike's auto-charging unit is busted. If you want to take it for a spin, you'll need to use a generator to give it some juice.
No, ty. Dobra. Dobra.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
To wchodzi.
All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Aj. Stop. Okay, well, let's go. We did it.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome. When he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Says who? Koľko to je rozbité? Isto nedaj, že 60 500. Bro, poškodenie taká noha? Are you serious? No, poškodenia, tak to je. Jest to awesome. Skoro 3 jest na.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Sure. Konektowanie takie góry. Oh. Maybe. Może nie to? Let's go! No śniura. Żizna.
Sam,
Nie.
as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Poda. Okay, next. Získaný nové údaje z rozhovoru mezi a druhý syndrom propojený pody čas ještě. More rain, matey. Takže to je... Hej.
And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do. Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
No. O, poczekaj. Okej, sam. Idę do pokoju i let's do this.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Ja to musím jít půd. Peštie sposobka. Zaměření, měla, že zaměření nerají.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Sì, no?
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Bez figurek, ale... Bez figurek. A tu do tých... Vkočil. Prevážajú telo a potom... To ty... Bibi. Come sta guardando? Yes.
Sam, this is Hartman.
Fuck's sake.
Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids.
Waste products. Try running. Dispensing. There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react.
Good morning,
Who knows?
USA.
May even prove beneficial to you.
Okay.
There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, oh, 4, it's almost time.
2, 1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Huh?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you.
Oi.
I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Cairo network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Let's see the terminal. Oh, good morning, USA. Jak to ne? Aha. Yeah. Rizika dopúčeno. Až stradiť podľa vzdialenosti. Ok. A to, že nič ani moc. Pošta. Benin Hancock. Tiež jeden západ. Prvný samé špatný som radík, že to tako... Povám sa však, že pre teba je mi špatná táto motorka, ktorý vidie venku, mám vybiť do batérie, bude trochu šťavý. Takže automobiečka. Prvom je si už začal delať plne nádeje a ďalšie špatné správy, že rôzne zdaní, že musí spolupracovať a zdieľať materiály, aby každý dostal to, co potrebuje a také, aby bolo zištené, čo to bylo vyrobené. Je také správne považovanie, pretože to je ako ty dôležitý, bez ktorého by sa celý systém zrobil tumor, dokonca celý 7. Uvedeme v stanici je ten chlapík, neviem sa George Button, byla to tvojho kurír, ale v poslednej dobe je celkom na listovku, všimne to. Mohla by vyžiť nejakú menší zákazku. Blíže do zákazky nebo něco podobného, když se nějakou moc dokonce i souhlasí, že by nějakou vyždí se něco do nákladu. Já si trochu nejistý materiál, jsem si jistý, že nám tenhle problém budí pomůžeš překušel na problém na tebe samé. OK. George Button, stanice na západ. Více než oxytocin. Pašaku samé na záchranu se tady... A to bylo druhého, třetí. To je dneska, ne? Ne, to je dneska. 16:40. 16:04. To mi poslal vtedy. Dobre, asi nič také máš. Neviem ako. Stavím. Kto je? TPI. TPI. Preháč hudby. A. Jaj. Okay. Čo teraz ako?
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff.
How old do I want?
Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Dobra. Kontrolujeme, ale... Pešit pipi, ukáž.
You okay?
Neviem. No akože neviem, či to bolo šťastné. Bolo tak okej. Dobre, tak aktivujeme terminál. Let's do this shit, mate. Ah, for fuck's sake, som omylom klikol. Musíme pokoj, ne? Je zase dvoje tak...
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
assistant woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Ora to také jsem to tak. You never fucking got it.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make
Aha,
out the words.
takže to...
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Dobre, že to...
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal.
Good.
Unfortunately, our printer is offline.
Unlucky.
I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Čo? Aha, super, to že mám... Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Takže ja mám ísť tam. A potom je retardovaný. Oh god. God is great. God is good. To iba... Aha. Teraz dal taký balíček. Jeden. Tak asi zoberieme najprv toto, I guess. Sebral sme jedno CG nejaký stavu. Potom prídem naspäť aj. Potom ešte...
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, you never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Okay, no. Вообще. No i w drugą wyrazimy.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold. Got all? Order assigned.
What's this shit for me?
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Super, super. Bawisz się w bąk. Super buta. Co było?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Sam, chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
Peace. I don't get it, I don't get it, man. En nou is het ordijn hierarchie. Czekaj, co teraz nie rozumiem. Może nie rozumiem teraz jakoś emocji. Aha, poczekaj. Aha. Yeah. Ahaj. Za Romensku nechal sa od... Ja musím zobrať nejakú... hierarnú tiskarnu, hej. You say. Okej.
Have a pleasant journey.
Let's do this.
Keep on keeping on.
Motorka nič.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Ani, keďže som jej dal... Čo? No?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges and verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain on until departure. All clear. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Oj. Spiesz od bezvedomie názvom. Fakt vyzerá nejaké... Tatry, alebo čo to je? Nejaké tatry asi možné, ale... Musí jedna vyber vakna, vezmím do ruky. Aha, vakna. Takéto shit ide z ceste ideme. I guess, good enough.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise. You've been spotted by a mule. Find somewhere to hold up. Look around and trust your instincts.
Takže mám ísť teraz? Mám ísť tu? A mám ísť tu? Si tu? Ne? Holy shit. Berem boty. Okay. Okay. Jesus. Co? Zadej. Kovy? Zoberme kovy. Dobra. Výbor. Hej. Fucking hell, man. To je nešto myslet. Idem zlou stranu. Idem úplne inou stranou. Takže teraz už môžem ísť do domu. Home. Mám bujka teraz. Toto mi bujka. Takže ideme z toho, ne? Hej, ideme. Naspíš.
Yeah.
Preč, oba.
Nice.
Moc toho byť. No to bol celkom easy fight. Berme toto.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Come on. Keep it together.
Dobre, no, akože ja si to jest.
Oh yeah.
Okej, cool. Oj.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary, endless singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it did. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
You know.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
Beginning scan.
Doplňujem si to, aj to nie.
Verifying ID. Please on all weapons will remain locked until departure. Decontaminating the suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
So. Jo, terminál. Dovežený. Ručí sa si na kód. Hodíme to, dáme tam Kobe. Potom ešte požadovaný náklad. Toto.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
I guess.
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it.
Hmm?
Never doubted you'd come through for us.
No. To asi 2%, hej, to nie je ako... Lepšie. A keď je to S-ko, tak akože.
Sam, how are your shoes holding? Not too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities. Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Okay. Toto XP dostaneme aj náš XP-čak achievementov. No.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work.
Może dáme skład. Brać kryształy. Wszystko. Okay.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Let's go. Most? Ha! Ja sa s tým PCK s pomocou 2 poradil výber.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores. These
O, no i ty tu mám. Myslím, že jsem vlastně nakladl. Ej, let's go. Oj, to je PCK?
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Ok, no to dáme automaticky nesená asi. Skrenčný granát? No. Tam skúšame skrinky. Dobrá. No to? Yeah.
There is a correlation between elevated. This you need it if you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Okay. No dobrze. No dobrze. Ale teraz čo? Teraz ideme zase ešte sa povedať na... Stalo Okay, so I could do it then.
We've added the first step is plenty of river.
OK, ale to až na to som ďalej, takže... Dobre, end streamu, takže see ya. See ya boys, see ya.